Okay, Francisco. Okay. Bedtime. No nightmares. No nightmares. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Francisco.
Yes, Paul. What is it now?
You know how the first episodes are so not rated the way we rate things now?
Oh, because they're like classic and second class as opposed to the 3-tier system we have now?
Yeah, and we talked about going back and redoing them so that, you know, they're kind of like
So
more...
it's more fair, like to the ones that we have now.
Yeah. Give them another chance. Hey, let's plan that out. Like, actually, like, try to do that.
Well, you know what? Do you have some time now before we record Little Mermaid?
Sure, why not?
So the crew of the RR pod completed another mission, and in the interim of waiting for reflux capacitors to charge and twitch circuits to recalibrate, the crew enjoyed pizza and Mountain Dew, discussing the past and the future, which itself revolved around the past. But unbeknownst to Francisco and Paul, a darker will was at work, behind the scenes, so to speak.
How long did the Berg say it would be until it was ready?
Could be today or another couple weeks. Depends on how quickly they can test movie space-time to make sure it doesn't collapse in on itself when we update, the original episodes with our current range standards.
Okay, I guess I'm just getting a little more unnerved than I thought. I mean, like, what if you going back using this quantum jump drive somehow undoes the last 6 years of rewinds because you decide to re-rate Superman 3 as tragic, and we end our friendship over it, which creates an alternate 20XX where Dr. Wily wins, and, cats and dogs are living together, mass hysteria.
Being a bit dramatic, aren't we?
Of course. Well, yes, because I don't believe in alternate realities anyway. But seriously, why are you test piloting and going back and not someone else? The captain should stay with the ship.
So, yes, I know we could send a red shirt, but if there is actual danger in this rewind process, I would not want anyone else to sacrifice their lives for it. I mean, I started this thing. I should be the one to go out there.
All right. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few kind of thing, huh?
Okay, Star Trek. But I'm pretty sure things are going to be fine in rewriting these reviews. Our engineers know what they're doing.
What do you mean you don't know what you're doing?
No, I know what I'm doing. I'm just not sure what to make of these projections. The temporal displacement manifolds are returning from quantum infinity back to our own temporal reality in no discernible pattern.
Ah, gotcha. There, that should do it.
Oh, amazing, babe. Thanks. It'll take time, but now we can lock into the scout ship's temporal coordinates. Let the captain know we're ready.
Engineering Con, rewind is ready to test.
Con Engineering, thank you, Chief. Install the quantum jump drive and temporal data into the Thunder Road tube.
Aye, Captain. Engineering out. What you doing, Trav?
Just saving your work, Danae. Can't forget that Control S.
Yeah, so how many times were you saving?
Thunder Road 2, RR Pod, are you reading me?
RR Pod, TR2, no one reads anymore.
Take that as an affirmative, XO. Does Chief Berg have a lock on my temporal signature so that you can make sure I land on target and log all the data?
Roger, TR2. I have a go from engineering. How's your time-allometry looking thingy?
Timemetry is registering at 10 and 4. QJD is spun up.
And all other systems are 5x5.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means, but you're good to go. Prepare to jump.
Why are we always preparing? Can't I just go?
Okay, Spaceball, just go.
Affirmative, RR Pod. Quantum jump in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Wait.
What's the matter, XO? My finger was touching that button.
Well, we have an incoming transmission from an LJ Lowry. He will be here soon for his patron pick episode of Dick Tracy. Hey, time captain, did you forget to check your calendar?
Oh, well, sometimes it's hard thinking fourth dimensionally. But as much as I would love to see if the quantum jump drive works now, the patrons come first. Ready the docking bay, I'm coming back aboard.
So the moment of testing the quantum jump drive had arrived, and though he was excited at the chance to put right the early podcast reviews that may once have gone wrong, Captain Francisco could not shake a cloud of anxiety that had been mushrooming in his gut since the pod's engineers had completed their tests. He and the rest of the crew would soon find that this anxiety was not misplaced.
Or maybe it's just time to start taking some Imodium AD again.
Our pod is under routine. Imodium, my backside. Get the captain some Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, we're just about ready here, Captain. Shipmanberg has some final adjustments to your wibbly-wobbly, timey thingy.
Glad to hear Travis is dialing in the numbers. Wouldn't want miscalculation to result in this poor excuse for a carnival ride being ripped apart.
Bye, Daddy, I love you. Bye, Daddy, I love you.
I love you kids too. Okay, XO, we all set?
Yes, sir. No further preparing. Just go to Plaid.
Thanks, RR Pod. See you in the past. Making like Sam B in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump.
Okay, phasing looking good so far. What's happening?
Was that supposed to happen like that? Shipman status.
All readings were normal, sir, and then, all of a sudden, nothing.
I can see that, Travis, but did the TR2 end up in, Superman 3 or what?
No, XO, that's what I meant. I'm getting no readings of any kind. No temporal residue signature.
And I'm not getting any physical readings. No life signs. Nothing. It's as if the captain's been erased from existence.
Anyone got an Omega-13 lying around? On the 1MC, block channels to Ruiz quarters. Crew, the RR pod, this is the XO. As of December 19th, 2018, we have lost contact with Captain Francisco in the Thunder Road 2. We have no reason to hope that he will return. For now, I have assumed command of the ship. We all still have a job to do. Let's do it for our captain.
How splendid.
With the crew of the RR pod still coming to terms with the loss of their friend and captain, XO Paul decides to move forward with broadcasting a previously recorded mission.
Tonight, we will be broadcasting our final mission to Middle-earth for our listeners and in the multi-purpose room. We had been planning to release this at Christmas, and we are going to continue to do so. But this time, it's in honor of our dearly departed captain. And remember that we have several ship's clergy if you need to talk to someone to help cope with their loss. Thank you all for your service to the movie game time continuum. I didn't think it would end this way.
End? No, the journey doesn't end here. Death is just another path, one that we all must take. The gray rain curtain of this world rolls back, and all turns to silver glass. And then you hear it.
What, Gandalf? Hear what?
The next episode of the Retro Rewind podcast.
Well, that's not so bad.
No, it isn't.
Oh, wow, that is really tragic. And he says he'll be right back with more episodes. I should have checked that before broadcasting it to everyone.
Guys, a ship just appeared out of nowhere on our port bow.
We're being hailed.
Open channel.
Trimaxian drone trip to Retro Rewind Pod. I've got a message for you from a humanoid who says he's your captain.
Trimaxian, as in Max from Flight of the Navigator?
Records indicate that Unit 811986 logged a mission with that name, but no, I am Unit 121011978.
Okay, please deliver the message right away.
Compliance. Message sent to your database. I gotta get going now. There are more species out there to save. See you later, Retro Rewinders.
Communications, are you able to read this message?
Still unpacking it, but yes, the text is available while the audio is still decrypting.
Thanks, Chief. Please show the text on the screen. Hello, Retro Rewind podcast crew and family. If my calculations are correct, you will receive this message immediately after you saw the Thunder Road 2 disappear. No, your calculations are not correct. Goes on, let me first assure you that I'm alive and well. I've been living happily these past few hours in the year 1978. 1978? He's alive! Francisco's alive! He's in the 70s, but he's alive!
Audio portion of the message is available now.
Hello, RRP crew and family. If my calculations are correct, you will receive this message immediately after...
No, past this part. In fact, never play this part again.
The time jump caused a gigawatt overload which scrambled the time circuits, activated the flux capacitor, and sent me back to 1978. The overload shorted out the time circuits and destroyed the flying circuits. Unfortunately, the TR2 only partially functions sporadically. I have been watching the Superman movie while I attempted to repair the damage to the time circuit. Unfortunately, this proved impossible because suitable replacement parts won't be invented until 1985, go figure. However, Max happened to come along and he promised to deliver this message. So come and get me. Please. You have a time machine. You should have been here by now. Why aren't you here yet? Just kidding, guys. See you soon. Hopefully. Oh, and there's some red flashing light next to life support. That can't be good. Please hurry.
All right, Alice, set coordinates for Superman 1978 and rewind when ready.
Superman coordinates calibrated. Prepare to rewind in 3, 2, 1.
The Retro Rewind pod appears in 1978. Before them lies a familiar scout ship, the Thunder Road 2. But there is no movement within. Could the captain still be inside? Is he even alive? Too many questions. Not enough answers for those on the bridge of the RR pod.
Open a channel to the Thunder Road 2. TR2, are you reading us? Francisco, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello,
Where did he go? Anybody have any readings on the TR2 whatsoever?
Yes, I have temporal traces here.
What does that mean?
It means he time jumped.
Well, can we track it?
I'm pretty sure, but we'll need a lot of time to decipher the residue and analyze and test and analyze.
Okay, get to it, please. In the meantime, I guess the rest of us have some time to kill. Maybe we can review the movie Superman while we're here. But with Francisco gone, I could use a little help. Alice, call fellow podcasters Dallas and Celeste from Geek Devotions to the bridge.
Whoa! What? Why did the room just change?
I don't... Glex, what happened?
Our impossibility drive picked up a distress beacon that went out, and I answered it.
Don't you think you could have warned us?
Really, Glix? We all know that there are only two things you do when there's a distress beacon. Either A, you run away because it's a trap, or answer it because there's dead bodies and there's really cool things to loot. And we'd really love to be able to make a choice.
Protocol 166 says we respond instantly when it comes from friends. And besides, Alice and I needed a girls' night while you guys watch a movie.
Wait, what?
Oh, hey, Paul.
All right. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Celeste.
Yeah.
And have a great day.
Miss Tessmacher!
Okay, Captain, I've got...
I am not the captain. Just because I've assumed command doesn't make me the captain now. We are on a mission to retrieve our captain. I'm still the XO, but you can call me Paul.
Okay, Paul. Yeah. I've got the data sorted and configured. We're not 100% sure, but it appears the captain may have gone to the movie Dark Crystal in 1982.
All right. Thank you, Danae. Alice, laying a course for Dark...
But what if he's not there and our calculations are incorrect?
I understand. It's a gamble, but it's worth a shot. Alice, laying the coordinates for 1982's Dark Crystal and rewind when ready.
As the crew leaves one movie to another, will they find their beloved captain, or is he lost forever in the sea that is the movie space-time continuum? The RR pod arrives in the year 1982, hoping their calculations were correct in locating their lost captain and his scout ship, Thunder Road 2. Immediately, their fears are relieved, seeing before them the lost ship, but their elation is cut short all too quickly.
Great work! Where did he go? What happened? He was right there.
Highly unusual.
I'm picking up temporal traces again.
Oh, okay. So why does he keep time jumping? Are we sure he's even in the TR2 when it disappeared?
Unknown. Scanning for his biodata, and there's none around. Francisco, if he was here, is no longer.
Okay. Can we track his time particles or whatever?
It worked before, but again, we'll need a lot of time to decipher the residue and analyze and test and analyze.
Okay. Please continue to do so. You're all doing a great job. In the meantime, I guess we can review the movie The Dark Crystal. But with Francisco gone, I could use a little help. Alice, call fellow podcasters Peter Franson and Nathan James Norman from the Christian Geek Central Network to help with this episode of the Retro Rewind podcast.
Yeah! Time hop through the movies, time hop through the movies, time hop through the movies, time hop. Yeah. Well, he was wondering if we could go back and revise our old reviews. So he time tested the scout ship and bam, trouble ensues. Now he's lost in the timeline and we're searching through the cosmos. Tell me, where in time is
Captain Francisco?
Gotta tell me, where in time is Captain Francisco? Where in time is Captain Francisco? Where in time is Captain Francisco? Where in time is Captain Francisco?
Retro Rewind mission complete. Proceed to nav point Omega and return to base.
No, wait, Alice. Don't go back to base. We really need to figure out how to turn that autopilot off. But really, we need to check back with the engineers.
Alrighty, we think we have the data sorted on the timestamp of the TR2. Again, we're not 100% sure. We think Francisco went to the movie Ernest Goes to Camp in 1987.
What? That doesn't make sense. He didn't even want to cover that movie. Why would he go there?
Maybe it was an accident.
Oh, I don't know, but Alice laid the coordinates for 1987's Ernest Goes to Camp. Rewind when ready.
Why does Francisco's scout ship keep time jumping, and why does it go where it goes? Will the crew ever find out? Stay on alert for next time. Same pod time, same pod channel. In their continued search for their captain and his scout ship, the crew aboard the RR pod are time jumping through the movie time continuum. The captain's last time jump left a temporal trace that led the crew here to 1987. As soon as they arrive, the captain's scout ship is there, but only for a moment, as it disappears in front of their eyes. Again.
That was definitely him. Instead of going after him, can we just bring him back?
I don't think so.
Not without going aboard his ship and hijacking the controls.
All right, but can we get a trace on where he went?
I don't see why not. It seems to be working, but something else has got me puzzled. Travis, please work on deciphering the trace patterns. I'm going to research something else.
Why? What's up?
I think there's something triggering his ship to time jump. Whenever we appear, he disappears.
Travis, do you have any coordinates for Francisco at all or anything?
I'm not entirely sure.
How long will it take before you are entirely sure?
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, we can be here forever. Well, based on that data, where would you speculate he jumped to?
1985, around the movie Teen Wolf, maybe.
Okay, good. Let's shoot for the movie Teen Wolf.
But I don't have any silver bullets.
Silver bullets? Anyway, I will closely monitor the temporal readings when we jump and compare them to the TR2 when we appear.
I can't wait to come back for Teen Wolf.
Sounds great. Alice, lay in a course for the 1985 movie Teen Wolf. Rewind when ready.
Jumping through time based on speculations can have undesired results. Is the crew getting closer to their captain or further away? Find out next time on the Retro Rewind podcast. Our time adventurers travel back 2 years in hopes of finding the Thunder Road 2 and their captain. And in that small scout ship, Francisco's eyes widen as his main ship, the RR Pod, appears before his eyes. But in a blink, he jumps to another time, hoping his crew can figure out a way to end the quantum jumps.
Well, at least we're on the right track. Good job, Travis, tracking him down. Any other readings from engineering?
The readings on both our ship and the captain showed increase in activity just before the captain's ship, TR2, jumped. I've collected the data, now it just needs to be understood and sorted.
Got it. Travis, I assume you have a reading on the TR2 and where it possibly went?
I just now finished collecting the data on the remnant temporal residue. I'll begin analyzing.
Paul, I analyzed the quantum envelope of TR2 from its jump here and found something. Can I speak with you privately?
You got me worried there, Chief. What did you find?
The temporal movie frequency of TR2 exactly matches our own. When the pod jumps to the same point in movie time, the quantum drive registers a potential time paradox and jumps away.
Well, sure, but that was supposed to prevent the TR2 from creating a paradox with our past selves on the early missions. So TR2 was set to our old frequency?
Not according to what I found. Somehow the frequency of TR2 was updated to match the pod's current frequency.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, let's update our frequency again and go get Francisco. Travis, do we have a destination?
Same year, but the movie is The Goonies.
Darn, we've already covered The Goonies when Francisco and I did a commentary for our patrons, the flux capacitors. They are what make our time travel possible. Oh well.
Turning off temporal repellent settings and heading towards Goonies.
Alice, rewind when ready.
The time jumps are getting closer. But is the captain? We'll find out in the next episode of the Retro Rewind podcast. The fearless crew of the RR Pod have been jumping through time, looking for their captain's smaller scout ship. As the RR Pod pulls out of the movie space-time vortex to appear here, they see their captain's ship, the Thunder Road 2.
He's not time jumping. Engineers, is he stable?
All readings are normal.
Communications, open a channel to the TR2. Francisco?
Hello, XO. Is everything okay?
All readings continue to be stable. Welcome back, Francisco.
Yeah, but Travis, why weren't there any temporal traces the first time TR2 jumped? And if the temporal repellent settings were turned on, why didn't it affect Max's or our ship?
All very good questions. I'm just glad it's over, and it all worked out in the end.
But is it over? Is it the end? The crew is back together with their captain. Their time adventures continue. But little do they know, their problems are far from over. For there is still a dark will out there, with fiendish intent for the pod. Who could it be? And why?
Travis, you were supposed to kill him. What to do now?
Why am I... What? Whose voice is that? So much for no nightmares. Gosh. Well, let's get back to the bridge, see if anything's happening up there.